Hello, Chase with MySwing Golf. I've had the pleasure of being joined today by Monte Scheinblum. Monte was the 1992 World Long Drive Champion. He's the 15th or top 15 most searched for Google instructor.
Instructors on Google, yeah.
Sorry
That's
about
all right.
that.
That's all right.
And also he's a MySwing ambassador. He's had the system for a couple months now, I believe. So tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe how you've used the MySwing system so far.
Well, on top of being a long driver, I tried to give it a go on the tour.
Okay.
And, had some good finishes on what's now the web.com tour. But, I was missing some things, didn't quite get it done. So I went into teaching. And, the ability to simplify things is my method, so to speak. I want to make it as simple as possible. And people would think, technology, that's just so much information. But what I'm able to do with the MySwing is really narrow people's problems down. Look, here it is right there.
Sure. Almost a way to validate what you're trying to say. Not
Absolutely.
that you need to prove that to your players, but it also helps reinforce what you're trying to say.
But then there are times where I have it on and I say, well, I really didn't see that.
Sure.
It shows you things that, because you can't look at 40 different things, but, at the touch of a little thing on the screen, you can get any information that you want, and you might have missed something.
Sure. You touched on a lot of really good things. So let's talk about how 2D cameras can distort, what you're seeing, what the player's seeing, and how just having a full 3D camera can really help you as an instructor.
Absolutely. I mean, you move a camera 3 inches this way, the swing looks completely different.
Sure.
People like to draw 2D lines and say, here's your swing plane, swing there. Well, if you move the camera this way, you could be on plane, you could be way off plane. Absolutely. 6 inches this way. Where with the 3D stuff, you can rotate it 360 degrees in every direction, and like a gyro, and it's all the same.
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
That's a good point. Talk to us about what your players have been saying, and also we get a lot of feedback from instructors who haven't ever used 3D before.
Right.
How difficult is it to suit up, to get used to 3D? You hadn't had 3D before our system.
I had no exposure to 3D. I had seen some videos on the internet.
Sure.
Just like everybody.
Sure.
But literally within the first 2 or 3 times I used it, 3, 4, 5 minutes, I got people suited up with all the sensors. It doesn't take long at all. Another minute to calibrate it,
Sure.
ready to go.
Cool.
2 players in particular. I had one guy who had a list of 17 swing faults that
Wow.
he had developed. And he had the list.
Sure.
These are all the things wrong
Wow.
with my swing. And I kept trying to tell him, no.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. And when he put on the MySwing and saw that, this is well within the range of not only acceptable, but excellent, he says, well, I guess you're right. This is the only thing that I need to address. And then I had an aspiring tour player who he had a perception of a swing fault.
Sure.
And I put the MySwing on him, and we discovered that it wasn't really the swing fault, it was a problem with his setup that made it appear he had that swing fault.
Absolutely.
But when we saw it in 3D, we're like, no, that's not going wrong. You're not quite bent enough at address, so you're getting the perception that that's a problem.
What's been your reaction from players, from your students that come in? Sometimes not only do these students want to improve their golf swing, but they want an experience as well.
That's what it is. We live in a technological age. Everybody wants the newest iPhone when
Sure.
it comes out.
Sure.
The newest, fastest laptop computer, and the MySwing, 3D technology is the forefront of golf instruction. It is the leading technology in the field of golf instruction.
Awesome. Well, we definitely feel that way as well. Thanks for joining us. Check him out at montescheinblum.com. Thanks again.